Hello everyone, welcome to this class. So in this class, we're going to stretch our legs and build some core muscles and try to balancing poses. One is the warrior three and the other one is the half moon pose. So hopefully you will have fun with the balancing poses and let's get started. First, let's stand at the front of your mat. We're going to warm up our body first. So inhale, lengthen your spine, draw your shoulder blades back and down. Turn your palms forward in this mountain pose, Tadasana. I invite you to close your eyes for a few moments to be aware how you are breathing now. Let go all the thoughts about anything, what you've done before the class, what's your plan afterwards. Let go all this mind chatting and come to your breaths. Connect to your inner peace, inner calmness. Settle your mind, ready for this class. Now slowly open up your eyes. Let's begin the class. Inhale, lift up your hands on top of your shoulders. Lengthen your spine, draw your abdomen in. Exhale, bend towards the back. Open up your chest to the ceiling. Inhale up. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Soften your knees. Inhale, hinge forward, lowering down into a forward fold. Hands on your shins or on the mat. Keep your spine nice and straight. Inhale, halfway up. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold down. Hands flat on the mat. Inhale, step your right foot back into a lower lunge. Look forward, lengthen your spine on your fingertips. Square your hips. Feel your hips are sinking down towards the mat. Right hand flat on the mat. Inhale, lift up your left hand, open up your chest to the left. Exhale, left hand down, inside of your left foot. Inhale, open up your chest to the right arm on top of your right shoulder. Exhale, right hand down, hands under your shoulders, and now lowering down your right knee on the mat. Inhale, straighten your front leg, lift up your left foot, flex your left foot into this half split, and then exhale back to knee down, low lunge, look forward. Let's do this dynamically 4 more times. So inhale, hips back, extend your left leg, left foot up. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Exhale, bend forward. 2 more times. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Exhale, bend forward. Try to keep your spine straight. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Exhale, bend your left leg. Now lift up your right knee into a lower lunge again. Let's try the dynamic bending and straightening 5 more times. So inhale, draw your hips back, straighten your left leg, left foot is flexed. Exhale, bend forward into a lower lunge. 4 more times. Inhale, straighten. Try to keep your hips squared. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. One more time. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Now step your right foot to meet your left foot at the front into a forward fold Uttanasana. Keep your spine straight. Inhale halfway up. Exhale down. Let's change sides. So this time step your left foot back into a lower lunge. On your fingertips, looking forward. Lengthen your spine. Square your hips. Feel your hips are sinking down towards the mat. Feel the opening in your outer right hip, the top side of your left hip, left leg, and then lowering down. So let's open first. So this time, left hands down under your left shoulder. Inhale, lift up your right hand, open up your chest to the right. Exhale, right hand down inside your right foot. Inhale, open up your chest to the left. And then exhale, left hand down. So now let's lowering down your left knee into this knee down low lunge, looking forward. Try to lengthen your spine. Feel the opening in your outer right hip. And now inhale, draw your hips back, straighten your right leg, flex your right foot. Inhale, forward. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend your right leg. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. One more time. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Now lift up into a lower lunge. So let's repeat it 5 more times in this lower lunge. So inhale, hips back, straighten your right leg, flex your right foot. Inhale, bend your right leg. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. One more time. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Now step your left foot to meet your right foot into a forward fold. Try to lengthen your spine. Feel the opening in your hamstrings. That's the back of your legs. Inhale halfway up. Look forward. Exhale down. Fold. Now bend your legs. Inhale. Lift up one vertebrae by one vertebrae. Your head comes up last. Lift up your hands on top of your shoulders. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, lowering down your hands in front of your heart. And let's continue with the flow. Inhale, hands up. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, bend to the back. Open up your chest. Really engage your core. Inhale, up. Exhale, soften your knees, hinge forward. Keep your spine, arms straight. Looking forward and then down into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, down. Now step back into a plank. Look forward, lowering down your hips. Engage your core. Now lowering down your knees. Bend your arms into chaturanga. And then release into a cobra pose. Open up your chest to the front. Draw your shoulder blades back. your elbows inwards. And then tuck your toes and lift up into downward dog. Inhale, lift up your right leg to the back. Keep your hips squared. Exhale, lowering down your right foot to the front. Heel alignment. Make sure both feet are flat on the mat. And then come up. Hands on your hips, adjust your alignment. Inhale, lift up your hands on top of your shoulders. Lengthen your lower back. Exhale, bend towards the back. Open up your chest. Warrior one. Inhale up. Exhale, hands down at the back. Clasp your fingers, draw your shoulder blades towards each other. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Open up your chest. Exhale, lean forward. Really press your left foot down to keep lengthening forward. And then lowering down your gaze. Lift up your arms up and forward. Try to keep your right hip in the midline into humble warrior one. And then lowering down your hands to the mat. Step back into a plank. Knee down. Then chaturanga. And then release into a cobra pose. Lift up into a downward dog. Let's try it on the other side. So inhale, lift up your left leg to the back, hips are squared. Exhale, lowering down your left foot to the front. Heel alignment. Both feet are flat on mat. Then come up, hands on your hips. Adjust your alignment. Make sure your shoulders are on top of your hips. Press your right foot down. Keep your right hip aligned with your left hip. Inhale, hands up on top of your shoulders. Lengthen your spine. Engage your core. Exhale, bend back. Inhale up. Exhale, hands down at the back. Clasp your fingers. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Open up your chest to the ceiling. Exhale, lean forward. Your torso parallel to the upper left leg. Press your right foot down. Lengthen your spine forward. And then lift up your hands up and over to the front. Try to keep your left hip in the midline. And then release your hands on the mat. Step back into a plank. Now knee down chaturanga or full chaturanga, cobra, or upper dog. And tuck your toes and lift up into a downward dog. Let's take a few breaths here. Feel the heat generated in your body. Inhale, look between your hands. Lift up your heels. Walk your feet towards your hands. Try to keep your legs straight into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold down. Bend your legs. Inhale, lift up. Hands up. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, lowering down your hands in front of your heart. Let's continue with the flow. Inhale, hands up. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, bend back. Inhale, up. Exhale, hinge from your hips. Lean forward. Keep your spine, your arms straight. Keep lowering down into a forward fold. Hands on shins on a mat. Lengthen your spine. Inhale, halfway up. Lengthen your lower back. Exhale, fold down. Now step back into now let's bend our legs and lift up into a chair pose at your shoulder level. See if you can check if you can see your big toes. If not, sit your hips further back. Stay there, maybe lift up your arms by your ears. Look between your hands. Tuck your tailbone down to lengthen your lower back. Engage your core muscles. And then lowering down your hands in front of your heart. Let's twist to the right side. So inhale, open up your chest to the right. Engage your core. And then maybe place your left elbow by your right knee. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist to the right. Really engage your core muscles, especially the sides of your core muscles, to help you with the twist. Try to keep your hips squared to the front. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Then come back to the front. Let's change sides. So inhale, opening your chest to the left. Then lowering down your right elbow on your left knee. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, lengthen. Engage your core. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, look to the front. Then fold down into forward fold. Release your legs. Now let's hands flat on the mat. Step back into a plank pose. Knee down chaturanga or full chaturanga. Cobra or fold. Upper dog. And then tuck your toes and lift up into a downward dog. Really imagine there's someone trying to draw your hips back and up. Lengthen your spine. Fingers are widely spread on the mat. Really press them down. Send your chest back towards your legs. Inhale, lift up your right leg, hips squared. Exhale, lowering down your right leg to the front. Heel alignment, and then come up. Hands on your hips, adjust your alignment. Make sure your shoulders are on top of your hips. Inhale, lift up your hands on top of your shoulders. Exhale, bend towards the back. Inhale up. Exhale, hands down on your hips. Now straighten your right leg. Let's step a few inches forward to shorten the stance. Make sure both hips are squared to the front. Now we're going to stretch our hamstrings. So inhale, lengthen your spine. Engage your core. Exhale, lean forward. Hinge from your hips. Really press your right foot down to keep your right leg straight. You may be quite upright, or maybe a bit lowering down, but make sure your lower back is straight. And breathe into the stretch in your hamstrings in your right leg. Look forward, engage your core to keep your torso halfway up or further up. And then inhale, come up. Let's repeat this one more time. So inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, hinge forward. Keep your spine straight and then lean further down. Look forward, engage your core. Feel the stretch in your right hamstrings. And then bend your right leg, hands down to the front on your fingertips. Lift up your left leg at the back at your hips level. Straighten your right leg. How does that feel? Look forward, engage your core. So in these L-shaped legs. And let's see what happens if you lift up your right hand on your right hip and look forward. And then bend your right leg and let's come up. So that's the prep for Warrior 3. Maybe your right leg feels a bit tired. Let's just shake your right leg and prepare another trial. Another try. Okay. So I'll stand in the middle of the mat so you can see. So this time, let's first in with maybe your feet are 2 to 3 feet apart, both hips square to the front, both feet pointing to the front, and then maybe bend your right leg. Now lean forward and lift up your left leg, lowering down your upper body to the front. Maybe soften your right legs. Keep your right leg bending. And try to lift up your left leg by your hips level. Then see if you can extend your left arm forward. Keep your balance. Or maybe extend both arms forward. Looking forward. Imagine there's a wall at the back and try to press your left heel back. And then let's release the pose. So there's always a preparation for Warrior 3. You can always practice the preparations, and maybe at some point your body's ready to practice the full pose. Maybe it's a bit challenging at this moment for your body, but hopefully after many repetitions, many practice, we'll get there. So let's try this on the other side. So let's first come back into a downward dog. Really press your hands down. Lift up your hips. Lengthen your spine. This time, inhale, lift up your left leg back, hips squared. Exhale, lowering down your left foot to the front, heel alignment, and then come up. Make sure your shoulders are top of your hips. Inhale, lift up your arms on top of your shoulders. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, bend back. Open up your chest. Inhale up. Exhale, lowering down your hands on your hips. Now, shorten the stance between your feet. Maybe widen the stance to help with the balance. Keep your hips square to the front. Inhale, lean forward. Keep your spine straight. Really press your left foot down to keep your left hip back. And feel the stretch in your hamstrings, your left leg. Looking forward. Engage your core to keep your torso halfway up, or maybe further up, depending on your body. Inhale up. Let's try this one more time. So check your alignment. Make sure both feet are flat on the mat. Inhale, lean forward. Engage your core. Inhale, lengthening your spine. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Enjoy the stretch. And then hands down to the front. Lift up your right leg at the back. Straighten your left leg. Try to lift up your right leg halfway up. Look forward. Imagine there's a wall at the back and try to press your right foot against that wall. And then lowering down your right leg. Stand up. Let's rest our left leg for a few moments and Try it one more time. And you may feel different from one leg to the other leg, because our body is not 100% symmetric. So maybe one leg is easier for you to find a balance. So let's see how it goes. So let's stand in this 2 feet, maybe 2 to 3 feet apart. Left, both knees pointing forward, hips square to the front. Then bend your front leg, weight in your front leg, lean slightly forward, lift up your right leg at the back, lowering down. Maybe your right leg is at your hips level, press your right foot to the back, and then straighten your right arm forward, engage your core, maybe left arm forward, maybe try to straighten your left leg, and then lowering down. Okay, how does that go? Maybe you can pause here and practice a few more times, or maybe practice it in another time. So let's continue with the flow. Stand at the front of your mat into Tadasana, hands by your sides. Inhale, hands up. Maintain your spine. Exhale, bend back. Open up your chest. Engage your core. Inhale, up. Exhale, soften your knees, hinge forward. Keep your spine, your arms straight. Lowering down into a lower forward fold. Hands on your shins on the mat. Keep your spine straight. Inhale, halfway up. Look forward, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold down. Hands flat on your mat. Step back into a plank pose. Knee down chaturanga or full chaturanga, cobra or upper dog. Maybe soften your elbows in upper dog to open up your chest a bit more. Inhale, tuck your toes and lift up into a downward dog. Inhale, lift up your right leg to the back. Hips are squared. Really send your chest towards your left leg. Weight in your left leg, and then bend your right leg. Move your right hip. Imagine right hip is on top of your left hip. Right knee high up. Try to keep your shoulder squared. Engage your core. And then inhale, straighten your right leg at the back. Exhale, lowering down right foot to the front. This time, heel arch alignment. And then come up. Hands on your hips, adjust your alignment. Right knee pointing to the front. Tuck your tailbone down to open up your hips. Then extend your arms by your sides. Soften your elbows if needed. Turn your head to look at your right hand. Really press the outer left foot down. Inhale, lean slightly forward. Turn your right palm up and then bend back into reverse warrior. Open up your chest. Feel the lengthening along the right side of your body. Inhale, up. This time, left hand on your left hip. Inhale, right arm reaching forward. Keep reaching. And then right elbow on your right knee. Turn your chest to the front. And then lift up your left arm by your left ear into this variation of extended side angle pose. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, open up your chest to the front. You may stay there, or maybe lowering down your right hand to the mat or to a block. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open. Then inhale, come up. Hands down to the mat. Step back into a plank, knee down chaturanga or full chaturanga, cobra or upper dog. Tuck your toes under into a downward dog. Let's do it on the other side. Inhale, left leg up. Weight in your right leg. Engage your core. Exhale, bend your left leg. Left knee high up. Try to keep your shoulder square to the front. Open up your left hip. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Exhale, lowering down your left foot to the front. Heel arch alignment. And then come up. Check your alignment. Make sure your shoulders are on top of your hips. Tuck your tailbone down. Inhale. Extend your arms to the sides. Look at your left hand. Press your right foot down. The outer side of your right foot down. Feel the opening in your hips. Inhale. Lean slightly forward. Turn your left palm up. And exhale. Bend towards the back. Reverse warrior. Feel the opening in the chest. Lengthening along the left side of your body. Inhale, up. Exhale, lean forward. Keep reaching forward. And then left elbow on your left knee. Open up your chest to the front. Inhale, lift up your right arm along your body. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, turn your chest to the front. You can stay there, or maybe lowering down your left hand to the block, or to the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open. Inhale, come up. And then hands down on the mat. Step back into a plank pose. Knee down chaturanga or full chaturanga. Cobra or upper dog. Tuck your toes under. Lift up into downward dog. Let's rest here for a few breaths. Try to engage Ujjayi breathing to slow down your breaths. Inhale, lift up your right leg. Exhale, right foot to the front. Heel arch alignment. Come up. Inhale, come up. Check alignment. Then lift up your arms by your sides, warrior 2. Inhale, lean slightly forward. Turn your right palm up. Exhale, bend towards the back, reverse warrior. Inhale, up. This time, shorten the stance between your feet. Straighten your right leg. Now we are going to do the triangle pose. Make sure your hips are in the midline. Inhale, lean forward. Right hand, keep reaching forward. And send your left hip back. And then lowering down your right hand, maybe on your shin, or on a block, or maybe on the mat. And open up your chest to the front. Open up your left hand on top of your left shoulder. Try to send your right hip back to straighten your right leg, but also keep it in the midline. Inhale, come up. Let's change sides. Hands down into a plank. Knee down chaturanga or full chaturanga. Cobra or upper dog. And then lift up and back into downward dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot down to the front, heel arch alignment. And then come up. Open up your arms. Warrior 2. Tuck your tailbone down. Feel the opening in your hips. Look at your left leg, left hand. Inhale, lean slightly forward, left palm up. Exhale, bend towards the back. Reverse warrior. Inhale up. This time, shorten the stance. Move your right foot a few inches forward. Hips squared in the midline. Inhale, lean forward. Left hand, keep reaching forward. Right hip back. And then lean down your left hand on your shin or on a block or on the mat. Keep opening your chest to the front. And then lift up your right hand on top of your right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Really draw your left hip back to lengthen your left leg. And also keep it in the midline. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open it. And come up. Okay, let's step back into a downward dog and rest here for a few breaths. And now we're going to repeat the triangle pose one more time, and maybe try the half moon pose. Have a go with that. Inhale, lift up your right leg to the back. Exhale, right foot to the front, heel arch alignment. And come up into warrior 2. Feel the opening in your hips. And then straighten your front leg, your right leg. I'll move back slightly so you can see the pose. So now we're in warrior in triangle legs. So your right leg is straight, hips are in the midline. Inhale, lean forward, keep reaching forward. Left hip back, and then lowering down your left hand to the shin or to the mat. Open up your chest to the front. Keep drawing your right hip back to lengthen your right leg, and then open up your left hand. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, open up your chest to the front. And now turn your head down, bend your right leg, hands maybe a few inches forward, and then lift up your left leg. Flex your left foot. Try to move your left hip on top of your right hip. Really press your right foot down. Lift up your right kneecap, engage the muscles. And maybe open up your left arm on top of your left shoulder. Maybe look up. Find your balance. And then let's come down. Okay, so that's the half moon. It's still supported one. Maybe you can pause here, try it a few more times, or maybe another time. So let's repeat it on the other side. So first, let's step back into a downward dog. And maybe this time you will feel a little bit different from the other leg. And let's see how it goes. So inhale, lift up your left leg back. Hips are squared. Exhale, lowering down your left foot to the front. Heel arch alignment. And then come up. Extend your arms to the sides. Warrior 2. Open up your hips. Look at your left hand. And then lower your hands down. So I'll step back slightly. So you shorten the stance between your feet into this triangle legs. Hips are in the midline. Inhale, lean forward, left hand keep reaching forward, right hip back, and then lowering down your left hand on your left shin, or block, or on the mat. Open up your chest to the right, lift up your right arm, keep your left hip back and in midline to lengthen your left leg. Inhale, lengthen forward, lengthen your spine forward. Exhale, turn your body to the front. And lowering your right hand on your hip, bend your left leg, look down, maybe your left fingers a few inches forward, and then lift up your right leg, flex your right foot, move your right hip on top of your left hip, lift up your left kneecap, engage the muscles in your left leg, maybe looking down to find a point to help you keep the balance. And when you are balanced, open up your right hand, maybe look up at your right hand, maybe lift up your, okay, I'll come back here and try it myself. So maybe lift up your left fingers, okay, yeah. So how does that go? Okay, so let's come down to cool our body down and prepare ourselves for the final breathing practice. So stand in the middle or sit down in the middle of your mat. We're going to do a twist and the half load of the fish pose. So this time bend your right leg, right foot by your left hip, and then your left foot flat on the mat, cross over by your right knee, and hook your right knee using your right elbow, left knee using your right elbow, and turn your body to the left. Make sure you're sitting on your sitting bones. Maybe use your right arm to help to draw your left leg slightly towards your chest to help you sit firmly on your sitting bones. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And then lowering down your hands at the back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, turn your chest to the back. Maybe you have your right elbow cross over your left knee. Keep lengthening your spine and twisting to the back. So our focus is to lengthen the spine, engage the core, and twist your chest, your upper body to the back. Can stay there, or maybe have the full bind. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, opening to the back. So our priority here is to keep our spine straight. If you cannot keep that in the full bind, then it's better to have your left hand down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And then release to the front. Let's change sides. Cross your legs on the other direction. So this time your left knee by your right hip and your left foot by your right foot by your left knee. So hook your right knee, turn your body to your right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Maybe left elbow cross over your right knee and keep opening, lengthening and twisting. Or maybe have the full bind. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open it. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist to the back. Inhale, lengthen. Engage your core, the sides of your core, and exhale, twist. And then come back to the front. Let's straighten our legs to the front. Sit on your sitting bones. Inhale. Lift up your chest, hands by your hips into Dandasana, the staff pose. Your feet are flexed, toes pointing to the ceiling. And inhale, lengthen your spine, engage your core. Exhale, lean slightly forward. You may sit on a block if your lower back is rounded. Look over your toes. Maybe your fingers bind with your feet. Inhale, keep lengthening your spine. Exhale, fold down. So our priority here is to keep the spine straight. If not, then maybe stay upright, sit in a block, or maybe bend your legs to help you keep your spine straight and feel the stretch in your hamstrings. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lowering down. And then inhale, slightly come up. Release the pose. Okay, so now we're going to do a short breathing practice. So you may sit on the mat or maybe on a block. Make sure you are sitting on your sitting bones. You may cross your legs. Just choose a comfortable sitting position. Hands on your knees. So we're going to continue practicing Nadi Shodhana, the alternative nostril breathing that we tried once the other day. So this time we're going to use a different hand gesture. So we're going to place the first two fingers in between your eyes, in between your eyebrows, and then press your ring finger on your left nostril. So I'm not mirroring you. We're all doing the same. So, and a thumb on your right nostril. So in this breathing practice, only one nostril is opened each time, and the other one is closed. And we will start with our left nostril open. So take a deep breath in, a deep breath out. I invite you to close your eyes, and I'll do that. Another deep breath in, breathe out, and let's start. Close your right nostril, inhale left, close left, exhale right, inhale right, close right, exhale left. So that's one round. Inhale left, close left, exhale right, inhale right, close right, exhale left. 2 rounds. Inhale left, close left, exhale right, inhale right, close right, exhale left. 3 rounds. Inhale left, close left, exhale right, inhale right, close right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left. So that's 5 rounds. Let's continue 5 more rounds at your own pace. And once you finish, place your right hand down on your knee. We are all going to meet there. Try to slow down your inhalation and your exhalation. Maybe count your inhalation and your exhalation to even the breaths. Once you finish, both hands on your knees, keep your eyes closed. And be aware of the sensations around your chest, your head. Maybe you feel a bit calmer now compared to the beginning of the class. And let's reflect on the class. How was the practice? Were you mindful during the practice? Did you enjoy the balancing poses? Does it feel different from one leg to the other leg? How does your body feel now? How do you feel now? Maybe you feel a little connection with your inner peace. I hope you can carry this feeling with you in the coming hours and even in the coming days. Be mindful in your daily life, engaged in every moment, not the moment before, not the moment after. Be at the moment, be present, be at the present. Bind your hands in front of your heart, lowering down your forehead towards your fingers. Namaste. The light in you, both the light in me, both the light in you, or the other way around. So that's the meaning of Namaste. Thank you for taking this class with me today, and hope to see you next time.